Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are back with some more Genshin Impact tonight, and we are going to be starting a new quest today. I believe we're going to be doing Noelle's quest. Yes. All right. So there was some news on Friday about the 1.5 update, which is actually supposed to be coming out, I believe this week it's supposed to be, on Wednesday, I want to say. Gonna unlock this. And with the update, they gave us some information of different events and whatnot that's going to be coming up. And some new things that they're going to be adding to Genshin Impact. One of which I'm super excited for. If you remember when we were back in Linway and we were doing the funeral rites for Rex Lapis, we were going around collecting a whole bunch of items, and one of them was a teapot this old lady had. And it was actually like a teleporter that when you went into the teapot, it would be like this whole shrine. Well, they're taking that concept and basically having a build your own home base kind of situation going on. So you're going to get a teapot you can go into, and you can set up buildings, beds, artwork on the walls, bookshelves, and all this other stuff, as well as animals that you're able to import. And that's going to be like a really big new thing that's coming. And it's even going to have special events where the event's rewards will be like, oh, an exclusive piece of art for your house or a special couch.
Is that the honorary knight? Hello? Huh? Seems like... I finally get to meet you, honorary knight. I'm Noelle, a maid of the Knights of Favonius. Apologies. I've yet to officially join the Knights.
That's weird. You seem very armor-clad for someone who hasn't yet joined the Knights.
As a maid, and in order to be worthy of this armor, I'm currently undergoing the Knights of Favonius chivalric training. Yes, I haven't passed the selection trials yet, but I've been asking senior knights for advice on how to become a true Knight of Favonius. I asked Amber how to make a Baron bunny. Oh, and Kaya's been keeping me busy with various small tasks. I even asked the Spark Knight to pass on her experiences, although Master Jean grounded us shortly after. Actually, I have always wanted to receive guidance from the honorary knight. I was worried that it might be too presumptuous to ask. I've seen you on the streets of Mondstadt occasionally, but I've always been too busy to disturb you. I just finished today's cleaning for the Knights and was about to start my training when I saw you. Oh, if it's not too much trouble, could I ask you for some guidance on my chivalric training? I'd like to get your opinion on something as a senior knight. I've been keeping up with my maidly duties and nightly exercises, but training progress has been a little slow. It's really all just cleaning and tidying. Roughly every other day, I do a major cleanup for the Knights of Favonius. Under the beds, the windowsills, nothing can be left out. The smallest corners are the most likely to gather dust. There are also all kinds of smaller domestic tasks, like preparing Captain Kaya's eye patch and helping Miss Lisa keep her bookshelves in order. I'm actually incredibly busy every day. It's just that I always feel like something's missing. Rest? But... oh, I've still got so much work to do. Besides, I'm still not skilled enough. Any free time that I get should be spent training. If I want to become a real knight soon, I have to continue to put in more effort than the others. But time is precious. If I rest, I'll feel guilty. Oh, I really hadn't thought about that. Resting for the sake of training. Oh, so that's why Miss Lisa always has afternoon tea in the library. I get it now. Huh? Oh, now that you mention it. Oh, okay.
Alright, so we have to head back in.
Are there any particular snacks you like? I can get started with... Oh, no need? I should take a break? Oh, okay then. In that case, let's head to Good Hunter and have a look.
Alright, and back to talking about the update. So yeah, that's one of the big things coming to the game, is basically building your own base camp. I believe you can also like import like your characters that you have and just like have them walking around and like living in the space, so that's pretty cool. What else was there? There is going to be a special event which involves the... what was it called? It's the fancy looking hilly troll that like throws Mora at you, and he's got the little crown. He's going to be part of a new event where we're going to have to be doing missions with.
Noelle! B? What happened? Is there something I can help you with?
Quinn! He's ignoring me again.
Well, take your time, no rush. I'm here to help.
I noticed Quinn was in a bad mood, so I wanted to call him over for a chat. And a date, I guess.
Oh, a date? So it's that kind of a problem?
Yes, I've been over to him several times today already. But no matter how hard I try to make conversation, he just focuses on his stall and ignores me completely. Noelle, everyone in Mondstadt thinks you're really cute. You must be really popular, right? Can you help me out?
Of course. It's a maid's responsibility to help the residents of Mondstadt. It's just, I don't have any experience in this area.
Even Noelle can't help me?
Oh, please, don't worry. Oh, we also have the Honorary Knight here. Honorary Knight, can you help me? Oh, I'm so sorry. But as a maid of Favonius, I can't stand idly by when people are in need. I'll do some serious planning and make sure we can have a day off together another time. Indeed. But today, can you help me come up with a solution? Oh, thank you. Okay. B said that Quinn always seems busy and ignores everything she says. But I know that she's often looking for small talk with Quinn. That's a possibility. In other words, we just need to make Quinn realize that this time is different. For example, by sending him a little gift. Even Quinn would notice the difference a gift would bring. But what kind of gift? Are you sure? I
Crap.
still feel the choice of gift matters, no matter what kind of relationship two people share. But I don't have any experience in this area. I'm sure you're right. Then, if the gift doesn't matter, the choices are limitless. Oh, I can't decide. Do you have any ideas?
Shoot. Dang it. I feel like the, sometimes they pop up at weird times. So it's like I thought she was done talking, so I was gonna hit X. But then apparently they were popping up on the side when I hit X, and I accidentally selected one that I didn't even see. That sucks. Alright.
Huh. Will this really get his attention?
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you?
Alright.
Here are my wishes.
I have so many dishes now. Wait, crap. What was it? It was grilled fish, Mondstadt grilled fish. That's what it was. All right. We'll just do 2.
It's been getting
How am I ever going to get Quinn to listen to me? Mondstadt grilled fish? For Quinn? I have often said that I would bring him lunch. Would this really work? Well, since it's Noelle's recommendation, I'll give it a try.
is the steak.
Oh, I hope Quinn understands Bee's intentions. And I hope we were a help this time. Oh, apologies, by the way. I said we would take a break and ended up bothering you instead. Oh, if you're peckish, just let me know. I can whip something up for you right away. Oh, sorry. Old habits die hard. You know, I'm still a little worried about how Bee is doing.
There's no stopping you once you're concerned about someone, huh? Come on, then. Let's see how she's doing.
Bee?
Oh, hi, Noelle.
So, did you get a date with Quinn?
I barely want to talk about it. I hadn't even given him the Mondstadt grilled fish when he muttered something about not having an appetite and not wanting to eat. I can't force him to eat, can I? Looks like I'll just have to try to ask him out some other time.
I must apologize. Next time, I'll help you find a much better gift.
No need. It should be me apologizing. I was worried and dumped everything on you. It's obvious, thinking about it now. Noelle can't be good at everything. Oh. It's okay. This isn't your fault. I don't blame you. I have to get going.
Oh, please, take care. I'm fine. It's just, I feel bad that I couldn't help Bee. You're not wrong. But if I give up so easily, then the next time someone needs help, I'll mess up again. I may not know much about this sort of thing, but at the very least, I should try to learn something about it. I'm going to the Knights of Favonia's library. There must be some guidance there on the subject of love. The next time I encounter a situation like this, I'll be able to help.
Can Noelle really handle a subject as big as love by herself? We should head to the library and see how she's doing.
Alright, I'm afraid this is gonna be like a Chung Yun situation, where it's just gonna be like very minor stuff instead of actually something interesting with Noelle, unfortunately. Although, yeah, we haven't really had much interaction with her. But anyway, let's take this moment and let me continue talking about the updates. So they're also going to be giving us some more story, side stories for all the other characters. They're going to be doing part 2 of Noelle's story, as well as part 2 of Rex Lapis' story. And his story was pretty interesting. We went to see the Goddess of Salt, I think, in the tomb. She's one of the gods that ended up dying a long time ago. That was pretty interesting. And I can't wait to see what the chapter 2s, or act 2s, of those stories are going to be. What was I doing? Oh, I was checking the quest. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's actually do this.
Heart be pure,
Oh,
evil be erased.
damn it.
Mind
I just wanted
be
to
purged.
see, is there a Okay, so I just have to go back here. I was seeing if there was any way to get to this menu directly. Oh my god, we already had 3 choices? Jesus. Alright, what is this? A breather? Okay, so I guess these other 2 would be, like, if you didn't tell her to take a break, I guess. Alright. The other thing that they announced, apart from the new little home base that you get, as well as the event with the more fancy-looking hilly troll, was 2 new characters. One who is a ice buster sword user, who is a female, and she's actually part of the Knights of Favonius. She looked pretty awesome. And the other character is, I believe she is a fire caster, so she uses magic fireballs. And she's supposed to be a judge from Linway. Or was she a judge, or was she like, what was she? She was either like a judge or a lawyer. Something along those lines, I believe. Is kind of her theme. What that seemed. Those 2 seemed like pretty interesting and really well designed. No big surprise, most characters are. Although I feel like the last one, the head of the funeral parlor, not a big fan of her design. There's like very few characters in here whose design I don't really actually care for. But yeah, the next 2, they look amazing. And yeah, I believe that's the first Firecaster, and of course, like, female Buster Sword user. So that will be pretty sweet. And they also showed off what I believe the next area is going to be. It was basically artwork of one of the other regions. And it's the electric region, where all the electricity and whatnot and the god of that comes from. And apparently it's supposed to be like architecturally Japanese themed.
Since you've already noticed, I guess I can let you lend a hand.
Just to finish up there. Yeah, they were just like some paintings, some sketches of it. No actual footage, and it was at the very end of the video. All this information can be found on the Genshin Impact YouTube channel. They have a video there of it. I have the link on my Twitter to it if you want to find it there as well. But yeah, that's mainly like the big parts, was getting a short look at a new area, the 2 new characters, plus this whole new base building system, and then they just showed off some of the new events that are coming, which is okay. Like, nothing was like really like, whoa, blew me away. But like, they look interesting and they look diverse, and it definitely doesn't look like a repeat of anything that we've done before, which is something that I got to give Genshin Impact with all the events that it does. They usually give us something new every time, and it looks like they're continuing to do so. So it's pretty sweet. As well as, oh yeah, after this I'll talk about the new boss that they showed off.
Ah, so that's how it works. When you meet the person who inspires your affections, you have to find a way to do things together with them. Even if I'm not old enough to drink, I should still learn to discuss the different qualities of wine. I see. So you need to know how to make yourself interesting, to draw people's attention. Sorry. I didn't see you there. I was deep in concentration. I borrowed every book on love from the library that I could find. When I finished reading them, I'll finally be able to give decisive recommendations for next time. Even if it is me. Well, let's see. For example, Vera's Melancholy, Heart of Clear Springs. Well, all of them contain detailed records of the experience of love. As a maid, my experience leaves a lot to be desired. So I found the quickest way was to take examples from the classics. There's also a guide to tavern chat and shortcuts to love. These are much more practical in nature. And of course, there are even books that focus on theories of love. And then there's this one, This book's about... Hmm? No, nothing. This book... It's too early to read this book. Let's look at another one. You have to learn the basics first, after all. So this book is about... Huh? Same as that one? Guess this must be a pretty... common topic. Looks like I still have a lot to learn.
Really? That's the ending, is reading books. Awesome. Alright. Wow. Okay, I'm really hoping this was like the shortest path, because that was just like a lot of kind of randomish conversation with her. Like, you got to know the character a little bit, but like still. Alright, we're gonna go reset it to the start and try to find the other main branching paths. Try to do that first instead of just doing the little bits that we have now. So this was the whole take a break path. Hopefully the others will be more interesting. Oh yeah, the boss. Alright, anyway. So they revealed 2 new bosses. One is the elemental cubes, how there's the electric cube and all of that. They are going to be introducing a ice elemental cube. They didn't really talk about it too much. They showed it off a little bit, like its attacks and how it moves and stuff. So a lot of the attacks are like the basic attacks that all the other electric-based cubes do. But the question I have is that whether or not it drops the same elements as the ice flower. Which, that's what I've been asking for, is like those base elements that all the ice characters need to level up. If you could get multiple bosses for each type to drop those elements. So you wouldn't have to refight the fire flower like 12 times to level someone up. But instead you'd actually have an option between multiple bosses. So that's what I'm hoping the ice cube will be. But who knows? Still got to get more information on that. And the other one is a giant... I wouldn't really call him a dragon. You know the rock monster that we fought to get Zhao's special item to level up? Let me just pull it up on the map. I believe he's a rock dragon, technically. Yeah, the guy way down. Oh, over here. Right here. This guy. The Geo Bishop. Well, apparently there's going to be another boss. He's going to be larger, but still kind of look like Geo Bishop. His tail kind of looks like almost a cherry blossom kind of tree. And he's supposed to be like the oldest of the old. And it looks like he can actually use all the elements. So I'm assuming it will be somewhat similar to this battle, except larger. And like I said, able to use, excuse me, all the elements. Because I believe we saw him use at least ice, fire, and geo. I don't know if it's only those 3 or if it's literally everything. I haven't watched the video in a few days, so I can't really recall specifically. But yeah, he's going to be popping up, I think somewhere in here. I think he's supposed to be like right under that large like cherry blossom tree that's out here. But yeah, he's going to be a new boss as well as that ice cube elemental enemy. And those were the 2 big boss announcements, so we will see what the big guy brings. I believe he's supposed to be a weekly battle, same as Dvalin, the Wolf, and Child. So he should be one of those. And... oh, I need to turn on the quest again. I forgot that I need to do that. Alright, so that's how that ended. Let's get all the way back here. Okay, it looks like there's 3 branches from here, so I'm hoping that the other 2 come from not taking a break. Let's see what we got.
I finally get to meet you, Honorary Knight. I'm Noelle, a maid of the Knights of Favonius. Apologies. I've yet to officially join the Knights.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the conversations that we have, she has like the same response to either one you choose. I don't know how in-depth it is in terms of, like those 2 that we just picked. I think that was just kind of flavor text that we could say.
As a maid, and in order to be worthy of this armor, I'm
Chivalry training.
Yes, I haven't passed the selection trials yet, but I've been asking senior knights for advice on how to become a true Knight of Favonius. I asked... Actually, I have always wanted to receive guidance from the Honorary Knight. I was worried that it might be too presumptuous to ask. I've seen you on the streets of Mondstadt. I just finished today's cleaning for the Knights and was about to start my training when I saw you.
Yeah, it's like hard to try to skip through some of this because, like I said, the like the 2 different questions you could do pop up a little late, and if you hit X, you accidentally select one automatically.
Could I ask you for some guidance on my chivalric training?
Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, there you had to hit X after she was done talking, and then you could pick one. But sometimes she's talking, and when she's finished speaking, then they'll pop up automatically. Which I find is weird, and like that doesn't seem like right.
So, as a senior knight, this is your suggestion? But as a maid, I'm only authorized to deal with smaller tasks. The Knights of Favonius is the strongest shield that Mondstadt has. How can I defend the people if I'm only ever dealing with minor matters? That's why I've always wanted to become a real Knight of Favonius, to have the power to help more people. Really? Even the Honorary Knight? I thought the Honorary Knight would only ever be busy with powerful enemies, like Storm Terror. Well, that is true. Come to think of it, whenever I see you in Mondstadt, you do always seem to be in a hurry. And the fact is, you're hurrying to help others. Oh, okay. Back to Mondstadt it is. Time for today's training to officially begin.
Okay, so both those seem like they'd send her back to Mondstadt for that last one.
Your point of view on these matters has truly been eye-opening for me. I have a lot to learn. Just like you said, from now on, I'm going to treat helping people with smaller tasks as a part of my training. Just thinking about it makes me feel more motivated than ever.
Wow, Noelle's motivated, all right. She's got that "give me a commission before I take 'em all" vibe.
Okay, this one's a bit slow moving.
Someone! Anyone!
Who's that? I need to help.
Noelle! Oh, she's so fast. Let's catch up with her.
There. Take your time. Try and take a deep breath first.
And finally, I was saved.
Well, my name's Noelle. Don't worry, sir. Everything's all right. I'll be protecting you from now on. So, where are you from? I don't think we've met in Mondstadt before.
Thanks. I'm not from Mondstadt. My name is Alois. I'm a traveling merchant. I was on my way to Mondstadt to acquire some of the reputed local wines, so I could take them back to Lille. Little did I know I'd run into savage monsters on the way. I mean, savage. They were twice my height. I was so scared I ran all the way here, until I just couldn't run anymore. Thank goodness I found you in this, maid.
It's okay, Mr. Alois. We're not far from Mondstadt. Although I'm just an ordinary maid, the small task of escorting a visitor to the city is certainly within my power.
Escort me to Mondstadt? Perfect. Let's go.
But wait a moment. As a traveling merchant, you must have luggage and some goods. Don't worry. No matter the quantity, I'll carry them for you.
Luggage? Goods? Yes. I remember now. The savage monsters I encountered, that's when I lost them. No.
He's lying.
These monsters are ferocious. 3 times my height.
Oh, rest easy. This is Mondstadt's honorary knight. No monster's too ferocious for him.
Honorary knight? Then you're a member of the Knights of Favonius? I can't remember exactly. I was too busy running. Probably near that crossing in front of us, but I can't be sure. Oh, never mind. Wait a minute. My chest. A sudden pain in my chest. It must be all that running. Let's look for those things a little bit later.
Is he trying to fake a heart attack on us?
Here, I've got you. Hold my arms and lie down slowly. Now do your best to relax. I will examine you.
Perhaps maybe you...
I'm sorry. I must stay here to watch over our visitor. It looks like you'll need to handle the monsters. Oh, and please be careful.
Wow, he's a liar-faced liar. Alright, let's see what we got. What is it, just gonna be regular hilly trolls, or are we gonna look at some jelly boys? What do we got?
Strange. No trace of any large monsters here. Whoa, here they come!
I had to say something, Paimon.
From whence you came!
Nice. Also, I haven't been able to do too much grinding in here, but I was able to make that final dragon spear and get it reinforced all the way up to level 5.
It's just a few ordinary slimes. Paimon didn't see any goods on the road. Is this the right place? Let's head back to Noelle.
I was assuming we just weren't gonna find anything, since these missions seem to be obviously a lot more story focused than combat. He just got up and took off as soon as she left. Oh no, he's still there.
Back so soon. Ah, a true senior knight. Did you see Mr. Alois's luggage on the way?
Perhaps the monsters ate it?
The monsters ate your luggage, sir.
Didn't I tell you? It's dangerous.
Oh, you're not hurt, are you?
What I meant was... When they jumped, they were twice as tall as me.
Okay, there's something up with this guy. First of all, that path doesn't even go anywhere towards Linway, so I don't even know why he was coming in on that path. And he just said thrice instead of twice, and he corrected himself, so I got to assume that's maybe a turn of phrase from his homeland where he's trying to like avoid saying where he's from. And since he's wearing purple, I'm assuming it's the thunder or electricity area. I'm jumping to a lot of conclusions, but I like to do that. So yeah, I'm assuming he comes from the electric land, but he's spying or something. He's definitely lying.
Why are you looking at me like that? Even if they were only slimes, I couldn't have fought them off.
I'd really like to see in new areas that they release, if they do mostly new enemies. Like, oh, the hilly trolls aren't here, but it's like a different tribe of monsters. Or maybe they don't have jellies in this particular area. Because right now, the two areas that we have, Mondstadt and Linway, a lot of the monsters are fairly interchangeable, just with elemental variants.
Oh, what can we do? If even the honorary knight can't find them?
I'm just a traveling merchant. You never know what's gonna happen out here. Oh well, it looks like Mondstadt was never meant to be. Perhaps next time.
I'm very sorry. In these circumstances, I must ask you to register the quantity and nature of your lost property with the Knights of Favonius. I know that the Knights will do their best to help you recover your goods.
No. I couldn't possibly trouble the Knights of Favonius. This matter, it really is beneath them.
On the contrary, it's the duty of the Knights to look after any visitors traveling to and from Mondstadt. As a maid, I must do my best in receiving and escorting such visitors. But then, perhaps there's something keeping you from going to the Knights?
No, absolutely nothing.
Everything okay? Well, actually, I noticed that too. But since we don't have any evidence of wrongdoing, he deserves the benefit of the doubt. This gentleman was seeking help at the gates of Mondstadt, which makes him a guest of the city. Therefore, I must carry out my maidly duties. Thank you for understanding.
Hey, what are you discussing? So, what's next?
Oh, sorry to keep you waiting. We've talked it over, and we've decided to escort you back to Mondstadt.
Man, do you ever get something just stuck in your teeth? It's like, goddamn. Should have got that toothpick when I had the chance.
Honorary Knight in Noel. Were you two out on a mission?
And your business, Swan.
Wait, who is this person behind you?
My name is Eloise. I'm a humble merchant.
Ah, Mondstadt welcomes you. Strange yet respectable traveler.
Oh. That's something that Amber said to us. I thought she was just kind of messing up, you know, being a knight. So she was just trying to... Okay, never mind. Sorry. When we first met Amber, she said something like that, and I thought it was just her being weird. But no, that's the actual saying. Wow.
Please state your identity.
I don't think I ever noticed that.
The Knights of Favonius are here to ensure your safety.
God damn.
I came to Mondstadt to import wines back to Lille.
I see. But are you not carrying any luggage or goods? I also don't see your name among the wine merchants that Mondstadt regularly deals with.
It's my first time visiting Mondstadt, but I expect to come back often.
In that case, please show me the relevant documents issued by Liyue's Ministry of Civil Affairs. I need to verify your identity.
Boom. Civil affairs,
What on
baby.
earth is the min? Oh, right. I put them in my luggage.
Luggage?
Oh, our apologies. This gentleman was just attacked by a monster and lost both his luggage and his goods. Could you allow him to calm down a bit before we register him with the Knights?
According to Article 10 of the Knights of Favonius Handbook, caution should be exercised with regard to unfamiliar visitors.
But Article 2 of the Knights of Favonius Handbook also says that one must not offend our visitors, right?
Well, in this situation,
Swan just got.
it seems the Knights of Favonius Handbook has a bit of an overlap. Well, if you are keeping watch, there shouldn't be a problem.
After all, this is our honorary knight, the one who defended Mondstadt from the claws of the frenzied Storm Terror.
Storm? Terror?
Ooh, Storm Tower. That magical flying beast. That looks amazing.
Indeed. Good one.
Well then, I'm counting on you two to take care of this gentleman while he's in Mondstadt.
1 second. You're right, sorry about that.
So, you're a wine merchant? Oh, you must have excellent wine knowledge. Would you like to rest a while at Angel's Share? It's our signature tavern.
Such a warm welcome. How could I refuse?
Oh yes, this event's going on once again. One of the few repeating events where you have to just basically give him like a set amount of, like set quantity of goods, like 5 chicken or whatever, and he gives you a gift. That's been going on for a while, for a few days. He usually is only around for 7 days at a time. And unfortunately, I think I missed a day with him. We'll see. I already did the event for today, which was exactly what I said, like give him like 5 chicken.
Angel's Share. So this barrel must be full with Mondstadt's celebrated wine, right? If only it could be imitated. Oh, imported. That's the word.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Drink up. This is a dandelion wine-based cocktail. I asked the bartender to add calla lily because it has a calming effect.
Aren't you underage, so why are you ordering liquor drinks?
I know you've been on the road for a long time, and cold drinks would be bad for your stomach. So I requested less ice. I hope it's to your liking.
Calming. Is this what they give to all visitors in Mondstadt? Okay then. On another note, that drink's made me realize just how empty my stomach is.
Oh, so you're hungry too. Oh, how terrible of me. If I'd realized, I would have saved some pancakes for you.
Ooh, good idea. That sounds like a good place.
Oh, I just made a connection with something, so... Oh, this guy's also wearing purple.
If I take a back alley, I shouldn't get caught buying alcohol. Be safe.
Oh wait, no, I remember him. Yeah, he has a drinking problem. Oh, I thought the dude's outfit that we ran into was maybe a clue from where he's from, since he's a lion. But anyway, sorry. Noelle is weird character because, like, she's a maid but trying to be a knight. Although I just realized one of the new characters, she's gonna be a Knight of Favonius, and she has the giant ice buster sword. And apparently she used to be, well, she's technically still is a part of the family that used to like own Mondstadt, like the old royal family that's like no longer ruling. She's a part of that. So I wonder if her, since she used to be royalty, have some connection to Noelle, since Noelle's a maid. That'd be interesting.
Smells incredible. So it's true. If you really want to sell Mondstadt wines, you can't do without Mondstadt dishes. Maybe recipes will be easier to obtain than the brewing process. Oh, what I mean is, the dandelion wine brewing process is unique, difficult to imitate. That's why we merchants can buy with confidence. Where was I? Let's see. What's on the menu? So many dishes. Hard to decide.
Can I help?
Sure. What do you suggest?
Well, do you prefer red meat or white?
I like them both.
The steaks here are cuts of freshly shipped Springvale boar. I'd recommend having it served medium to really bring out the natural sweetness of the meat. Oh, Sweet Madame is another specialty. Crispy skin and tender meat goes perfectly with wine. However, those dishes alone aren't very healthy from a nutritional standpoint. I recommend a mushroom pizza and a satisfying salad too on the side. If that sounds okay, I'll place the order for you. This meal is on me to make up for my inattentiveness.
That's too generous of you.
Please enjoy. After all, it's your first meal here as a new visitor, and your last. I wouldn't want to give you the cold shoulder.
Huh? my last. You give this meal to all new visitors, right? Okay then.
How about with wind comes glory? For our final stop, I want to leave Mr. Aloise with something to commemorate his time here.
So, that's the final stop, yes? Wait, what are we commemorating?
Don't worry about it. See soon. Revenge!
Oh, here's your order, Noelle.
I really wish that either one, we could go inside the shop, or two, they make this like the stall where it's like the Adventurers Guild. Oh, it's like just like a little kiosk. It's like I prefer they did that instead of her just standing in front of the shop. Just like turn it into a kiosk, just like the other place.
Thanks, Marjorie. Mr. Aloise, please accept this souvenir.
Thanks. I will treasure this wood carving forever. Huh? Wait, what's on that? Is that the insignia of the Knights of Favonius?
I, Maid Noelle, on behalf of Mondstadt and the Knights of Favonius, officially welcome you.
Wait, Knights of Favonius? How can you be both a maid and a part of the Knights of Favonius? So this gift is also a...
Why does that keep coming up as a response? I'm gonna play through this one and just do that one every single time to see how freaked out he gets.
So, just a regular souvenir?
I'm afraid this is all I had time for. However, I hope it leaves you with a lasting impression of your trip to Mondstadt.
I really don't understand why you went to all this trouble. I don't have any goods or relevant documents. Plus, I don't exactly look like your everyday honest merchant. Even if there were nothing to suggest otherwise, surely it would have been better to take me straight to the Knights for investigation. And yet you still went to all this effort to prepare all this for me. Didn't you wonder whether the savage monsters, the missing cargo, what if it were all lies?
Why would I think that? I'm just doing what a maid of Favonius should do. Knights of Favonius Handbook Article 2. Do not exhibit suspicion or hostility towards visitors, no matter how suspicious they may seem. You are a visitor from far away. You should be welcomed by me and by Mondstadt, even if there really is only a slight possibility that everything you say is true.
Shouldn't she just be like the tour guide of the place? Like, seriously, just like have that be her role.
Being attacked by savage monsters, losing goods and documents, isn't it times like these that people need help the most? And if I had failed to offer our hospitality on such an occasion, despite there being no evidence to back up your claims, that's not the way a maid of Favonius should behave.
I see. Well, thank you. It's time for me to leave Mondstadt.
Huh? Why the hurry? We haven't recovered your lost property yet.
No need. I've just remembered where I left them. Somewhere far, far away. I'll be sure to keep a better eye on them next time. Perhaps when I'm a visitor worthy of your hospitality, I can return to Mondstadt.
I'm not sure I fully understand what you mean. But if you think you can retrieve your lost property, that's great.
What a short trip.
Lord.
But thank you for your care and hospitality. I've learned a lot. Goodbye, Mondstadt. Goodbye, Maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Ah, okay then. Goodbye. Mondstadt and I, Maid Noelle of the Knights of Favonius, will always welcome you when you return.
Ahaha! Alright. Let's check out what path that was. And we also do need to collect the others. Ooh, specialty food. Alright, let's see. That was the top bracket. Oh, this could have taken another direction. Of course it could have. Okay, let's see here. What would be the other option? This one I told her to take a break, and this one, I think it really diverged when I told her that she could just be a maid. So, let's see what the third path is. Maybe if like I help her train, it might be more action oriented. Let's see. God, we got so much XP. Oh yeah, I forgot. I should probably check out the shop, Primo Gems. I haven't looked at that in a hot minute. I believe we have more than enough to do a 10 drop, but I feel like waiting until the new characters come out. I don't know which one's going to be out first, whether it's going to be the Fire Conjurer or if it's going to be the Ice Buster Sword user. But I want to save up so we can do maybe multiple 10 drops and see if we can get that. And I believe Rex Lapis is also coming back to the shop, and and once again, I don't know with which character he's going to be paired with, but hopefully we'll be able to get him as well, because he seemed pretty cool when we played as him. I'm not super ecstatic about his move set in terms of like his abilities. His Meteor is awesome, which is his ult, but his regular R2 is just like the pillars, which are like, okay. Oh shit, 3, nice. Just enough for 3. Yeah, let's see how many wishes we have. I believe we already have over 10. Oh shit, yeah, we do. We'll probably be able to do 2 10 drops right off the bat. And yeah, like I said, I want to save up for that. Yeah, I never do this, the weapons. But we do have one of these, which I believe I got from I think it was leveling up a character, I think. So let's just do this. Whoa, it's gonna be a regular weapon! This is another thing I hope they update when they bring in more areas or more regions. Like, they add in more, like, base 3-star weapons that are more like, oh, this is from this country because of, like, the style of the sword. I think that would be super cool. I said that already when it came to the differences between Mondstadt and Linway. But I really hope they take that into consideration and try to do something like that when they add in a new region. Yeah, look at us. We're all blue, baby. Is our little blue floaty guy? I love color coordination. It just feels right.
Is that the honorary knight? Hello?
Alright, I'm gonna go slow through this again.
I finally get to meet you, honorary knight. I'm Noelle, a maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Yeah, see that? Okay, so I think I figured out what it is. So, basically if these pop up, these will just automatically pop up at any point, unless whatever she's saying is a question, and then you hit X and then they'll pop up. So, if you just have regular conversation, these will just pop up at some point throughout the conversation. But if she asking specifically a question, you have to hit X to continue, and then they'll pop up. Very weird and stupid.
Apologies. I've yet to officially join the Knights. As a maid, and in order to be worthy... Yes, I haven't passed the selection trials yet, but I've been asking senior Knights for advice on how to become a true Knight of Favonius. I asked Amber how to make a Baron Bunny. Oh, and Kaya's been I even asked the Spark Knight to path... Actually, I have always wanted to receive guidance. I was worried that it might be too presumptuous to ask. I've seen you on the streets of Mondstadt occasionally, but I've always been too busy to disturb you.
Stalker!
I just finished today's cleaning for the Knights and was about to start my training when I saw you. Oh, if it's not too much trouble, could I ask you for some guidance on my chivalric training?
I saw you on the streets and I just couldn't help to follow you for the next several days. Yikes.
I'd like to get your opinion on something as a senior knight. I've been keeping up with my maidly duties and nightly exercises, but training progress has been a little slow. You know, just basic strength and endurance training. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and running 2 laps around Mondstadt as a morning routine. I'm actually incredibly busy every day. It's just that I always feel like something's missing.
I feel like Noelle should be more buff than she is. And I know they probably won't, but they should have, like, more buff characters, I guess, in here. Because, like, all of them's, like, slender anime, like, waifus and husbandos, but none of them are actually, like, muscular, even though they're warriors. Like, where's the Amazons, man? Or the, I don't know, just warrior-looking kind of dudes. It's like, yeah, we have Kaya and we have Dayluk, and, like, everyone's just, like, slim little dudes. Where's the buff boys? What were we doing? Sorry, I got distracted. There we go. Okay, I think that is what is gonna split it.
Well, after he got drunk, I carried Mr. Bruce back to the Knights of Favonius headquarters myself. I also carried the library's new bookshelves over from Springvale. Even Mr. Huffman said I'm strong.
Oh, so she's like one of those characters that looks dainty but has like odd amount of strength for their body size.
Ah, of course. Oh, however, even though it's only training, I can't raise my sword against the honorary knight. Oh, I've got it. Let's go to the training ground at the Knights of Favonius headquarters. There should be some training dummies.
Yeah, this is 100% the right path. Okay, sweet. We got it. We got it. We got it. Got it. Let's do a fight real quick.
One with my blade.
All hail! Born of ice and frost.
We did it. God, both characters are just so slow, though. And there we go. Like, look how quick that was. A boom boom. Alright, we're just gonna teleport right on. Up here. Right above the training. And we'll just jump right down. I'd be turning into Noelle.
Hi, Noelle. Are you here for the training too? Oh, our honorary knight has come too.
Hi, Ellen. I was just asking the honorary knight for training advice. They want to see my basic skills first. Do you still have spare training dummies here?
Oh, Noelle's basic skills, huh? Then the normal dummies won't do.
Okay, so yeah, she's insanely strong, which I could assume from her wielding a Buster Sword. But everybody seems to know it, so why isn't she like an official knight yet?
Doesn't matter how we set them up. There'll be nothing left by the time Noelle's done with them. It is Noelle, after all. Let me think. How should I arrange them? Ah, I've got it. One moment. This will work much better for Noelle.
Could be a problem. There sure are a lot.
Spin attack.
Huh. It'll certainly require one heck of a cleanup.
Why is Noelle... Is she planning to destroy them all in one go? She really got all of them.
Style. Baby, style.
Whew. Finally, cleanup over. You're too kind. Praise from the honorary knight is high praise indeed. But sadly, I'm afraid that my strength is the only thing I truly am confident in. Every time I train and compete with the knights, I can't figure out how to use it. Even though I swing my blade with greater force than my opponent, I always seem to lose in the final moments. No matter how hard I train, I can never pass the selection trials. Oh, why? I just can't figure it out. Real-world fighting experience? I guess that's true. After all, if I were to leave the city, I wouldn't be there when people needed me. But you're right. I haven't had much real-world fighting experience. Where can I get some? Areas around Mondstadt. Slimes. Leave them to me.
Tally ho. God, that castle up there's been mocking us. Yeah, I am 100% betting my money that that floating castle is from the nation that, like, disappeared. But the question is there anyone up there? If it's ruins from the old nation, I want to say no one's up there. But if it's not related to it, I want to say someone is. I'm splitting the difference.
Right.
Get me now, hilly troll. You can't, can you? Alright, we got this, we got this. Mother fucker. Are you kidding me? Asshole. You're all dead. Murder. Time. The fuck do you hit that dude? Alright. See your death. Ah. Do I need to do this? No. But they need to know who's boss. Murder a clock. Kaboom. Alright. Took care of them. Let's head up. Berries, berries, berries. And, see what's up there. I'm assuming we're just gonna take control of Noelle and do some combat. Which is actually kind of surprising because I don't think in the previous missions like this we've really taken control of the other characters in a trial basis. Dang it, I keep hitting the attack button instead of the jump button for some reason. Ah! Here we go. All those blue crystals, the oh, we're already there. Alright, never mind.
Here we are. Let's start with Geo Slimes.
Well, she is a Geo-based character, so let's see.
I'll catch up. Steady as stone.
Piece of cake. Noelle's got moves.
I can never remember what this crystal does, the magical chunk. It's something that I do not use often. Or at all, really. Since we're here, might as well pick up some of these crystals. Like I said, I just made that final dragon spear we needed to raise up the level to level 5. So I am down on a bunch of material. And next I'm going to be making the... Actually, it's kind of perfect. I'm going to be making the new... I can't remember the name of it. The device that magic users use. It's not a talisman. It's not the book. It's like the orb. Like the crystal ball, basically. The red one that we got from the mountain. I'm going to be making that one up. Which should go perfectly with the new fire magician that's going to be coming out. Fire wizard person.
Huh? There's a Dendro Slime hiding here.
Ah! I will find you!
Steady as stone.
There's a bunch of them. I just don't know how to call them out, though.
As a good knight should.
That looked a bit tough for Noelle. Perhaps Dendro Slimes aren't her forte. Still, avoiding unfavorable battles is a big part of combat strategy.
I see. Noted.
Yeah, I just don't know how to get them to actually pop out of the ground, apart from looking away from them. But then I don't know how to, like, hit them. Like, the most effective way is just have a fire person on your team. Just look at this. Like, she's, like, too slow to, like, react properly. Dang it.
I must leave no...
And her ult just doesn't really work. Yeah, how to take them out. Alright, and it looks like this is up above. I just wanted to complete that event, which we did.
I'll catch up.
Let's get up here and see what we got. Yeah, but those plant slimes are like the worst to fight for me. So let's hope.
The next target is an Eye of the Storm?
I can't. They don't give you enough time, man. 20 seconds to do this? Like half the time it's out of our reach. It's literally impossible to do.
No! The Eye of the Storm is getting away!
I don't understand this.
Ugh. It was too far up in the air. I couldn't get to it.
Yeah, this had to be something that you have to fail at. Because there's no way you could beat it with her level. And since she is the, like, the actual canonical character, and with, like, the natural weapon and everything, she should be at, like, really high stats.
If only Amber or Miss Lisa were here.
So I don't think it's us.
No, I can't think like that. As a knight, I must rely on my own strength. Huh? But... that makes sense.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, life lesson.
I fought together with you just now. The camaraderie and solidarity of its members form the backbone of the Knights of Favonius. So that's what Article 8 of the Knights of Favonius Handbook really means. I never looked at it that way before. Me? You think I can choose a suitable target? Really? Let me think.
What would I like to murder?
I should avoid enemies that I find difficult and consider the power of teamwork. Ah, I've got it. I heard from Master Jean that there was a hilly trail camp nearby that often attacks traveling merchants. Even though driving away hilly trails is usually something for the knights, maybe this time I can do it. Great. You and me.
Tally ho. Okay, there you go. She's part of our party now.
I'll catch up.
Okay, so yeah, we were meant to fail all those. Because I was gonna say, like, there's no way in hell you could beat that last one in 20 seconds.
Noelle! Noelle!
Who's that?
Who's calling you?
I need to help.
I do need to raise my Geo characters a lot.
A touch of frost from whence you came.
Oh, ready, steady, go!
Eh. His buddy is... Right.
Keep back!
Alright, this looks like the last guy. Victory.
Thank the Animo Archon. Finally, I'm saved. And thanks to Noelle and the Honorary Knight, too. If it hadn't been for you two, I can't imagine what would have happened. You guys are here to save me, right?
No. We're here to murder you.
We were training nearby and happened to hear you calling my name. Luckily, we got here just in time.
I think I wanted to say help or Barbados protect me or something to that effect. I didn't even realize that I'd called out Noelle's name instead. I guess in Mondstadt we're just so used to calling Noelle's name when we're in trouble.
Oh, it's fine. It's an honor to be able to help everyone. Not to mention, I might not have registered Henning's cry if that weren't the case. Still, good thing the hilly churls we encountered weren't too fierce. Thankfully, I was able to handle them.
Huh? Not too fierce? I was so scared I couldn't even move my legs.
Really?
Looks like she's a hilly troll specialist, then.
I just did what I usually do. I guess so. I did have my mind set on not letting Henning get hurt, so if my intention is different, it can have a big effect on the outcome.
You know, I think you're right. Whenever Noelle is helping us out, she's usually more powerful than in training. Absolutely. No more of that. In any case, I'm extremely grateful to you both.
No problem. Merely fulfilling my duties as a maid of Favonius. Maid Noelle of the Knights of Favonius at your service.
Aha! We got it. Alright, let's get this. Oh yeah, and if you guys didn't notice, I did get a new nameplate. Looks pretty sweet. What was it? Name card, sorry, that's the name. Yeah, reputation level 7 in Linway. Looks pretty nice. Okay, let's check out our quest. Let's collect the rewards. We have 3 of the endings. Okay, interesting. What could be the branching path? 4 more experience. Oh yeah, we're getting some geo shards too. I think that's also super important. That doing these, you get the specific element shards of the person. I think that's really helpful. And we also got some what was it? Some material to level up the talents as well for some of the people. Oh, we need more of those hilly troll masks, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know why. I keep on, like, having difficulty finding the green ones. I guess I'm using them up a lot. What do we have left for him? Oh, yeah. They all need the 5-star item that I just can't seem to get to save my life. Silver coin. Yeah, it looks like the items with the green background in them are just like, I just keep on like running out of those. It's like, it seems like everyone uses those items for like a large chunk of the leveling up. Fudge. Oh yeah, Zhao, we got super lucky. We pumped him up hella fast. Although, what was his level? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I need to level him up. I just need to do a few more fights with the dragon. But anyway, let's get back and try to do the different aspects of this quest. Next time I will have... Oh wait, no, shoot. Oh shoot, no! No! Alright. Crap, I thought I had almost enough to get another key, but I guess I'm wrong. I still need to get one more purple key so we can unlock Barbara's and do hers. Which that would be fun. And I did look up online, and these are supposed to be permanent. So these will always be here, so there's no, like, limited time kind of situation going on. Just in case if anyone was wondering, since this is, like, a relatively new kind of mission. But yeah, let's see here. Let's go back here. I'm assuming that brings us all the way back into town. Oh yeah, and we did get purple paper, so we can level up a character. Ugh, sorry. We should have done that. So many people are already at their peak, though. There we go, 2 levels. Slowly getting them up there. Yoon. Yeah, I really like him, man. I don't know about his magic moves. They don't really seem super effective, but I feel like I need to like watch a video on how to like properly use him to like max his potential. Because I feel like I'm just not using him properly when it comes to his R2 and his ult. But yeah, you know me, I love the Buster Sword users like Razor, so. Yeah, I really can't wait for the new Ice Buster Sword user to come out. I want to see what she's made out of. I kind of purposely didn't see the R2 and ults of the new characters because I kind of wanted that to be a surprise. I just wanted to know like what weapons were they using and what elements they were. But yeah, I can't wait for them to come out. And like I said, I believe it's supposed to be sometime this week, I thought. Was it the 23rd? Oh my god, I keep on mixing up the date of the Genshin Impact update and when Nier Replicant comes out. One's on the 23rd and one's on the 28th. And I just can't remember which one's which. I really need to write it down. Jesus. Terrible memory! Alright, and I went in there to go to the map, not the quests. Because I'm an idiot. Actually, I'm gonna look that up right now. Once I know which one of them is, I'll know the other. Let's Google this. The Nier Replicant. No, just give me 2 seconds. I'm Googling. Okay, Nier Replicant is coming up this week, my bad. Alright, it's coming up. Wow, I did not know this. When did Google add this feature for a countdown? I just Googled it and it just popped up automatically with a countdown on the Google page. 2 days, 4 hours until a Nier Replicant comes out. So that means it's next week on, I believe, the 28th. Let's see what day that is. Next Wednesday. I believe the 1.5 update is going to be coming out. So yeah, next week, I guess on...
I take my meals cold to quiet the spirit and calm my vital energy.
On the Tuesday, we'll just kind of do some exploring and whatnot, as well as maybe some boss fighting. It might be a shorter stream on Wednesday in anticipation. And then on Thursday, we'll probably do a longer stream since we're going to have that whole new like base building thing. And I'm going to go into that like ham, man. Overdoing it.
Hi, Noelle. Are you here for the training too? Oh, our honorary knight has come too.
Hi, Ellen. I was just asking the honorary knight for training advice.
I think I'm going to choose You Need More Strength. Maybe that's what it was.
They want to see my basic skills first. Do you still have spare training dump?
Oh, doesn't matter how... It is Noelle. I've got...
Yeah, there wasn't too many branching paths, really.
This will work much better for Noelle.
Could? Huh. It'll certainly...
Why is Noelle... Is she planning to destroy them all in one go? She really got all of them.
Actually, I wonder if that's a thing, if we don't get them all in one go.
Finally, clean up. Oh, you're too kind. But sadly, I'm afraid that every time I train and compete with even though I swing my blade with greater force than my opponent, no matter how hard I oh, why? I just can't figure it out.
Okay, you lack real-world experience. That's what we did before. But this time we're gonna go so you lack strength.
More strength? But of course. Oh, compared to the honorary knight who defeated Storm Terror, please teach me, honorary knight. How do you normally train? Mining? You use your sword for mining? Oh, well then again, mining builds arm strength. And then there's the hiking between ore veins. Perhaps even a monster or two to fight along the way. Oh, so this is the honorary knight's training method, right? No problem. Leave it to me.
Alright. Guess we're gonna go mining. Yeah, okay. It was the right path. Ooh.
So we're really about to go mining?
Shut it, Paimon.
You two are something else. Ugh, fine. Let's go practice on some nearby outcrops.
Okay, that's actually a bit further away than I was intending. Let's try to get on over there. Well, yeah, I don't know why I never realized that. Whenever you Google something and like the release date is coming up, they have a countdown on there. I don't know when they started doing that. Although to be fair, I usually don't actually Google release dates of things. Although recently, my memory's been going. I think it's COVID times. Every day's the same. Time is a flat circle. I saw some eggs. You always need eggs for cooking. Some of these mushrooms, I guess. These mushrooms, I believe you can use as leveling up material. For some people. I think. I'm pretty sure. I think it was Barbara had it. Not even gonna try. Buster Sword, dude, I cannot hit an enemy like an animal with a Buster Sword. They are just too fast. Alright, time to do some mining. What are we, 7 dwarves? Crazy!
This is it. Let's clear up these outcrops.
Banging. Wait, what? Why is it saying it's new?
There are monsters nearby.
Fighting monsters. That's just part of mining, right? Leave it to me.
Paimon heard that rockfalls happen a lot around here. Keep your eyes open. Another monster? A miniature?
Oh, looks like a tough opponent. I'll try to make this quick and easy.
Noelle, slow down! Rockfalls can happen here! A rockfall!
Oh, did I cause this?
Aw, man, what was that?
Maybe. Could just be a coincidence. that a Knight of Favonius up ahead? Let's find out what's going on.
Alright, that was hella sloppy. I don't know what was up with that. It just like froze basically and then cut to this. After Rock Slide. I'm pretty sure they didn't have a Rock Slide animation. But goddamn. That was rough. Rough transfer.
Whoa, what a rock fall.
Rock and roll.
Miss Belinda, is that you?
Is that Noelle? And the honorary knight too?
It is. I know. No autographs. Thank you.
Are you hurt?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'd already passed through the rockfall zone on my patrol. There's actually been a lot of rockfalls here lately, but it's the first time I've seen one of such magnitude during my patrols. Did you guys see anything suspicious? The more I think about it, surely nobody could be responsible for something of this scale. Regardless, this will be difficult to clear. There are ore veins rich in reserves here, all blocked behind the boulders.
Did you say ore veins?
Yeah, I'll need to enlist some folks to clear this up quickly. Otherwise, how will we ever get to the ore?
So, once the boulders are out of the way, mining can start up again?
Precisely, but a rockfall of this magnitude needs reporting to the Knights first.
Leave it to me! I think I can handle this.
Huh?
Noelle's got this. Good.
She smashed the boulders to pieces. Look out! A stone-eyed lava churl!
Stone-eyed lava churl? This must be the culprit behind the recent rockfalls. I'll call for reinforcements.
It's a lot bigger than me, but I should have the upper hand when it comes to strength. We'll be one step closer to mining once I've taken care of it. Leave it to me!
It's not that aggressive.
Time to clean up.
God, her ult looks awesome.
That was intense. Finally, a chance to catch her breath. Noelle?
1, 2, 3, 4. Still so many training targets.
More enemies? Where?
I'll catch up.
Alright, and one more up there. Yep. Hard crystal chunk. Whoa. Taking them out. God, it's just so janky when it does that hard switch.
Job done.
Are you guys okay? Noelle, you're okay, right?
Oh, I'm okay. Though I must say, my shoulders are sorer than usual. Compared to my normal cleaning duties, that is.
I'm ashamed to admit that, even though we try and get Noelle to take it easy. Every time we get back from somewhere, she somehow single-handedly managed to clean the entire Knights of Favonius headquarters.
Oh, all in a day's work for a If I want to become a knight, I need to take all aspects of training. So, honorary knight? The ore mining training? How did I do? Really? So under your personal guidance, I completed the training? Oh, what an honor. Next time, let's mine together.
I hate how some characters, they try way too hard to be, like, anime waifu type characters. It's just like, just make them a character. Goddamn. Yeah, I'm definitely disappointed in Noelle's character. In terms of, like, personality, because it's just, like, so tropey. Like, come on, man. Like, a lot of anime characters have tropes in them, But that's just a part of their character. That's not like their entire character. So it's just like, come on, man. Alright, we still have 2 more paths to go on this quest. Panda cakes. Oh, it's only 20. I thought it was 60 Prima gems we got. Alright, we got these 2 left. What should we do? Sorry, I forgot to select the path, the next path. Okay, so the center path is all cleared. Let's go back to the original. I'm not too sure how we'll do the guest from far away.
Off work this early? There is still.
I'm gonna do that thing where I'm gonna be like, we made it just for you. And see how freaked out he gets. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm really hoping that one of the new regions is gonna be desert. Because the new region that they showed off, it looks like... I don't know. Like I said, it was supposed to, like, architecturally for the buildings looks Japanese, but then like the terrain just looks pretty basic, and I can't really see what the significant differences is going to be in the terrain, because it just looked like grassy areas with some like cliffs. There was a cool like skeleton of a giant monster at one point, but I'm really hoping that we get some diverse terrain in these other areas. I really want to see a desert area, and like I said before, a tropical island area. Because we already know we're gonna get a snow area because of the Fatui.
Honorary Knight in Noel. Were you 2 out on a mission? Wait, who is this person behind you?
My name is Eloise. I'm a humble merchant.
Ah, Mondstadt welcomes you, strange yet respectable traveler. Please state your identity.
Strange but respectable traveler. I could have sworn that was just Amber being
I came to
a bumbling boob.
back to Lear.
I see, but are you not carrying any luggage? I also don't see your
It's my first time. Huh? What on earth?
Luggage?
Oh, our apologies. Could you allow him to calm down a bit before we... But Article 2?
It seems the Knights of Favonia's handbook has a bit of an overlap.
Oh, I'm just doing my job. Most reliable. I've got a ways to go, but I will try to live up to that.
Well then, I'm counting on you 2 to take care of this gentleman while he's in Mondstadt.
Alright.
So, you're a wine merchant? Well, you must have excellent wine knowledge. Would you like to rest a while at Angel's Share? It's our signature tavern.
Okay, so I tried to do the alternate path.
Warm welcome. How could I refuse?
So maybe it has to be here where it diverges.
Angel's Share. Oh,
Sorry to keep you waiting. Drink up. This is a dandelion wine-based... I know you've been on the road for a... So I requested less ice. I hope it's...
call me. Is this what they give to all visitors in Mondstadt? Because you know I'm interested in Mondstadt wines? Yes. Just interested, mind you.
We're gonna crack this guy and figure out what he's up to.
On another note, that drink's made me realize just how empty my stomach is.
Oh, so you're hungry too.
We're gonna do it to every one of them and just completely throw them off every time. It's gonna be great.
How terrible of me. If I'd realized, I would have said...
Ooh, good idea. That sounds like a good place.
Let's go to the hunt.
Jules from Liyue. Come take a look.
Oh, hold on. I always forget what she has. Yep. God, just some stores in this are so disappointing. Where it's like, why? Why this? Now let's make him a special dish that definitely doesn't have poison in it. Hello? Hello?
Smells incredible. So it's true. If you really want to sell Mondstadt wines, you can't do without Mondstadt dishes. Maybe recipes will be easier to obtain than the brewing process. Oh, what I mean is, the dandelion wine brewing process is unique, difficult to imitate. That's why we merchants can buy with confidence. Where was I? Let's see. What's on the menu?
Can I help?
Sure. What do you suggest?
Well,
I like them both.
the steaks here are cuts of freshly shipped. However, those dishes alone, I recommend. If that sounds okay,
That's too generous of you.
please enjoy.
Huh?
Enjoy it.
My last.
Yeah, what did she mean by that? That was like very weird phrasing on her end.
You give this meal to... Wait, is it really my last meal? Ah, so that's what it means. Well, then I better make the most of it.
I think we did this one last time.
How about with wind comes glory? For our final stop, I want to leave Mr. Aloise with something to commemorate his time here.
So, that's the final stop, yes? Wait, what are we commemorating?
Your murder. Bum bum bum. You're totally gonna kill this guy.
Oh, here's your order, Noelle.
Thanks, Marjorie. Mr. Aloise, please accept this.
Wait, what's on that? Is that...
I, Maid Noelle.
Wait, Knights of Favonius? How can you be both a maid and a part of the Knights of Favonius? So this gift is also a... So it's a warning?
Haha, we got him.
I'm afraid this is all I had time for.
Yes.
However, I hope it leaves you with a lasting impression of your trip to Mondstadt.
Yeah, come back soon.
Now then, if you wouldn't mind accompanying me to the Knights of Favonius, the registration process only requires...
No need. Suddenly I remember where I lost my luggage.
He's gonna be running in the picture. It's gonna be great.
Well, then we should at least go and file a report with the Knights.
Nope, not necessary. Now that the danger's passed, I'll just head over and retrieve it.
Huh? But what about the savage monsters? For your protection, I feel strongly that one of our knights should escort you there. Or perhaps it's a little too soon, but... I'll escort you. Let's go. Oh, you want to escort him yourself? Oh, that would certainly put my mind at rest. In that case, I'll report the situation to Swan. Let's meet back at the gates of the city a little later. Please take care of Mr. Aloise.
I'll take care of him, alright. Let's go. Out into the woods. Fun fact, in the woods, no one can hear you scream.
So this is the end?
Yes.
Meaning this is a good spot?
Which one seems more threatening?
Archons above! Oh, Honorable Knight, please have mercy. Forgive me. I'll confess. I'll confess to everything.
Yes.
I was planning to investigate Mondstadt's dandelion wine to see if I could find a way to imitate it.
You think a million people haven't already tried that?
I didn't expect you to see right through it from the start. Please. I never actually did anything. It's attempted fraud at worst, right?
And you never will.
It isn't punishable by death. Or is it because you have no intention to try me at all? Which explains why you didn't expose me in the city. You simply chose a location to kill me. Spare me, noble. Go? I can go? Really? Of course. With you and the maid around, who would dare? Yes, sir. I understand. Goodbye, most honorable honorary knight.
Really? You're gonna say honorable to the guy that you thought was about to whack you? I've been watching a documentary on mobsters, don't judge me.
He really did have ulterior motives. Should we tell Noelle? Let's head back and see how she's doing first.
I took care of the problem. Hey.
Ah, you're back. Eh? Well, how come Mr. Eloise isn't with you? Left? Already? Left Mondstadt? And I didn't even get around to arranging his accommodations or introducing the wine merchants to him. Oh, I must have been negligent in some way. Did I leave him with a bad impression of Mondstadt? Why else would he have left without a farewell? Oh, I couldn't even handle this smallest of tasks. A plot? So he was scheming the whole time? As expected. I'm still too naive. And that's why we have the honorary knight to rely on in times of trouble. How can I ever become a real Knight of Favonius like this?
She looks so disappointed, and I'm like, yeah! And then he was like, please don't kill me. And then he was all like, no, no. And I was all like, get it. Good times of almost murder. Good times. Alright, now the final one, which was the most boring one, which was the one we started with. We're gonna help with some relationship issues. Yay. The funnest part of any game. Haha, ho ho. Okay. A breather. The heart that matters.
Noelle! Oh, B? No need? What happened? Oh, is there something I can help you with? In that case, let's head to Good Hunter and have a look.
Quinn! He's ignoring me again.
But take your time, no rush. I'm here to help.
I noticed Quinn was in a bad mood, so I wanted to call him over for a chat. And a date, I guess.
Oh, a date? So it's that kind of a problem?
Yes. I've been over to him several times today already. But no matter how hard I try to make conversation, he just focuses on a stall and ignores me completely. Noelle, everyone in Mondstadt thinks you're really cute. You must be really popular, right? Can you help me out?
Of course. It's a maid's responsibility to help the residents of Mondstadt. It's just, I don't have any experience in this area.
Even Noelle can't help me.
Well, please, don't worry. Oh, we also have the honorary knight here. Honorary knight, can you help me? Oh, thank you. Okay, Bee said that Quinn always seems busy and ignores everything she says. But I know that she's often looking for small talk with Quinn. That's a possibility. In other words, we just need to make Quinn realize that this time is different. For example, by sending him a little gift. Even Quinn would notice the difference a gift would bring. But what kind of gift?
Okay.
That's what I think. Everyone has their preferences, so it's important to choose the right gift if you want to get through to them.
I think we messed that one up last time.
I'd want roses. As for you, Honorary Knight, I bet you like handmade things. Oh, yes, I just wanted to try thinking from a different perspective. Quinn, what kind of gift would he like? If I remember correctly, isn't Quinn one of the 4 drunkards of Mondstadt? Perhaps
Legendary title.
related would do, but what? Well, simply thinking about it isn't really helping. Let's go to Marjorie's store and see what's available.
Liquor for the alcoholic. Way to enable them.
Welcome to With Wind Comes Glory. Well, if it isn't Noelle and the Honorary Knight. And what wind brought the two of you together? I barely ever see Noelle in someone else's company. Well, when Noelle's working, she practically always takes care of things by herself. And once she's finished with A, it's straight off to take care of B. Seems she hardly has time to catch her breath. Say, Noelle, you're not a child anymore, you know? If you don't take time out for yourself, you may come to regret it in the future.
I, decided to take a break today, but something came up.
Oh? So it's a day off with the Honorary Knight? Oh, how wonderful! That's something to celebrate. You must be here to pick out a gift for the Honorary Knight. Choose anything you like. We have a lot that might tickle your fancy.
This feels like this should be the branching path.
Aw, so shy. No use denying it, though.
Stop teasing!
Actually, apart from, like, ornamental, like, roses, like, on Noelle and on Lisa, the purple ones that she has, I don't think we've actually found roses in the wild or anything like that.
Me and the Honorary Knight don't have that kind of relationship.
Not yet. I guess. After all, Noelle here is the type that needs a push every now and again.
Oh.
But looks like she's still in the dark when it comes to these things.
I just feel I shouldn't let such things distract me from my chivalric training. Yes, there are too many important things to take care of.
Okay, no more teasing. So, what is the reason for this visit? So, you're choosing a gift for B to give to Quinn. In that case, I have a couple of fun new things in stock. A frosting bottle and a squirrel wood carving.
Frosting bottle. I'm assuming that keeps whatever's inside cold, maybe?
The frosting bottle is very useful to keep alcohol
That
cold
one.
and fresh for a long time.
We're gonna get the alcoholic, the drink one. Thank you.
As for the squirrel wood carving, well, it's a nice ornament and it would look great at Quinn's stall. So, bottle or ornament, which will it be?
We're leaning into his vice.
The frosting bottle. A fitting gift for one of the 4 drunkards.
Yeah, that should be a little more concerning than that fact that everyone knows but does nothing about.
They remembered what I said. Aw.
So frosting bottle it is? Alrighty, let me wrap it up for
They
you.
don't do too much inner dialogue like that. Kind of off-putting.
Okay, now that the gift is wrapped, let's hurry back and give it to Bee.
Get him nice and sauced and then confess to him. And hopefully he'll remember in the morning.
Give the frosting bottle to Quinn? It does look like something that he'd be interested in. Wait. Maybe I can use the gift as bait. I could say that if he wants to get the gift, then he'll have to come on a date with me first. Thank you so much. With his gift, there's no way Quinn will be able to refuse me.
Uh-huh. Is that how gifts work? Well, as long as it helps.
Oh no!
What's wrong? The gift? Is there something wrong with the gift?
No, it's not the gift. I've been so focused on convincing Quinn, I hadn't even thought about where our date's gonna be. I've never gotten to that stage. Noelle, could you help me?
Oh, for the love of God.
A date should be properly planned, so I'll wait. No need to rush.
Just, leave it to me. A date. We'll need a place with pleasant scenery and a quiet atmosphere.
Oh, God.
Let's look around. If we see anywhere good, let's take a picture and let Bee have the final say. Oh!
That's way further out than I thought it was gonna be. Holy hell, I thought it'd be somewhere around town. Yeah, good luck getting past the 3 hilly troll encampments. Not to count for all the wandering monsters. Jesus Christ. They're gonna end up dead before they get here. Oh, the black hole. They kind of wasted it having it just be a teleporter to such a close-by island. I mean, there's that one unmarked island that the only way to get out there is to, like, ice your path out there. So that's why I'm a little disappointed too that just doesn't take you somewhere that, like, you can't normally reach.
Oh, you can see Falcon Coast from here. Such a beautiful view. Let's find a good angle and take a picture.
Heart be pure, evil be erased, mind be purged.
Let's head to Star Snatch Cliff next.
Oh, God damn it.
Star Snatch Cliff. Another beautiful location. And so elevated. This place is super famous for its nightscape.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot as well. There was one more thing with the 1.5 update. They're adding in one more dungeon. I think it's just gonna have I don't know what the rewards are. I don't think it's anything too crazy. I think it's just a new set. And I believe it's supposed to be up in here. So right on the border between the two regions. Either like somewhere in here. So that's gonna be coming. Nope, I don't... I'm an idiot. I was about to enter. I don't need to enter, I need to climb. Alright. Loading, loading, loading. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep. There we go. Alright, we are up and ready to go. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of how the camera works in this game because it's like we got cameras in our inventory that are like special items, but then we also have just this random like for the player camera. And I don't like how we use this camera for, like, in-game things. I think we should have to use the camera item itself. And use that instead. So it's like, I just find it odd that they give you a camera, like, canonically, a part of your inventory, but then you never use that one. There we go. Popping it up. And gotta grab these suckers. These things we never get over here. Oh, holy shit, more. Nice. I'm not 100% what I use these on, but I know, like, can't really find them other than up here. At least I don't think you can.
I know. Let's get a picture from the top.
Alright, at midnight. I don't know why the time of day matters.
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial
God damn it.
evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way.
Those two still come out here for a date. Wow. We ran into them, like, right around the beginning. Is that good? It is.
Now, one more option should do
Son
it.
of a bitch. Alright.
Oh, let's go to Windrise.
Wait, where's Windrise? I never remember the proper names of things. Oh, the tree! Got it! Let's do that. I've been meaning to heal up everyone. Oh wait, no, did I use Barbara? I can't remember. Ah! Bum ba dum bum ba 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 bum. Yeah, everyone's healed already. You're useless, tree. So useless.
Look over there! The Windrise tree! Symbol of the great hero Vanessa.
You're pretty excited, huh, Noelle?
Sorry, where were we?
Nice! The scenery here is pretty good, too. Small rivers and soft shadows under the trees. Let's get a picture. That should do it.
That should do it. Paimon. When are you gonna digivolve, Paimon? That's what I want to know. Ugh. Alright. It's gonna happen at some point, I swear. I love how, like... Oh, I also forgot. Duh. One of the most important things. So for the two characters, like I said, one is a Buster Sword user who's ice, and the other one is like a magician that uses fire magic. The person that uses fire magic is actually like, Ganyu? She has horns, so she's like, I can't remember what the race is called, but she's like that hybrid, like human slash beast god type character. So, we're gonna get another one of Ganyu's people as the fire user, so that's gonna be sweet. Like I said, the video is over on Genshin Impact's YouTube.
You guys are back. What romantic locations did you find?
Yeah, what about Windrise? May your love be as free as a dandelion.
Windrise? That's a great location. But isn't it a bit cliche?
Huh?
Well, old folks are always going on about something symbolic about that place. Besides, we've been there so many times when we were young. It just feels like there's nothing special or new about it.
Oh. Okay.
Quinn,
Is Windrise no longer popular? But the books said that it was the most popular place in Mondstadt. I'm not sure.
I think it's because it is the most popular place in Mondstadt.
Library. It was the story of Windrise and Lady Vanessa.
Oh, that would explain it then, yes.
I thought folks in Mondstadt would still like to go there. Huh? You want to go to Windrise? Oh, okay. Follow me.
Okay, I didn't think that would actually be the thing that happened. I thought that would just kind of like throw her off and then we continue talking and say whatever we were gonna do. Shit. Oh, is this one of the things that no matter what we say, she's gonna be all like, oh, I don't think that's the place. And then, like, I'm supposed to bring Noelle there? But God, Genshin Impact game makers, please listen to the words I'm about to say. Please stop making quests where you have to go somewhere, then you have to go somewhere else and talk to someone, then return to that other place. It's just like, we don't need this back and forth, right? Your game design should not be heavily hinged on, we have fast travel. And if we didn't have it, players would complain an insane amount because of the way that the quest is structured, right? That should not be a thing for your game. So when you're making a quest, try to make sure you're not going back and forth between the long distances constantly. And you do this all the time, where you start at one place, go way far somewhere else, and then return way back over there. It's like, no, just end it at the faraway spot that you go to. Don't make me return.
Really refreshes you in an instant. Forget about training and work. Just breathe and feel the wind. Nothing else. That's true. But training and work are still the things I need to focus on. If I didn't take them seriously, I wouldn't be a reliable maid. Put it this way. Lady Vanessa and Master Jean, the responsibilities they carry, that they carried, those are the heaviest. I know I have a lot to live up to. That's why I want to become a real Knight of Favonius. To help more people. Really? Thank you. If you weren't here today, I wouldn't have been able to help Bea. It's just a small token of appreciation, but I hope you'll accept it. Roses are my favorite flower. This is a paper one that I folded by hand. Of course. In Mondstadt, roses represent the saying, as wine bottles are corked, so too my lips are sealed. I have seen and learned a lot during our time together. It will become a wonderful memory. One that I will savor again and again. I want it to remain in my heart and become a secret between the two of us.
Oh my God. Okay, like, they do a bad job at doing, like, the whole, like, everyone is kind of interested in you as the main character. But come on, they're just really hitting it on the nose with Noelle. It's like, slow your roll, buddy, alright? This isn't a dating simulator, no matter how much fan art of that is out there with all the waifus and husbandos.
Wait, do you mean that roses have some meaning that I don't know about? Oh, I'll need to go back to the library and find out. Still, whatever a rose means. I hope that this one can stay by your side in all your future adventures. Before I'm able to fight alongside you, Honorary Knight.
Oh, come on! That is beyond on the nose. Come. Like, for real. Like, a lot of the characters, they do that super vague. Maybe they're interested, maybe they're not. But that was very... That was just a date. That was the final ending. Complete. All of them. Complete. Alright. Alright, there we go. Boom. And that is it for tonight, everyone. We went a little bit over. I'm going to work on doing some dailies off stream so that we'll have all the keys so we can do Barbara's quest on Thursday. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. Whoop. Gonna just run on over here. So thanks everyone for coming out and hanging out. I really appreciate it if you'd hit that follow button. It really helps me out. If you want to see any of my past videos, all the VODs are, or all the past streams rather, all the VODs are over on my YouTube channel, which are at the About section on my Twitch page. And also follow me over on Twitter. The link to that is also on the About page on my Twitch, where I tweet out every day when I'm online, what I am playing, as well as any interesting news happening in the gaming world. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I said just about everything about the Genshin Impact update. If you want to, like I said, if you want like more in-depth and more detail about it, just check out the video. It should be on their Twitter or on their YouTube channel. And yeah, tomorrow we're going to be continuing Kingdom Hearts. Going to be finishing up our second pass through Traverse Town. And then Thursday we'll be back here with Genshin Impact, like I said, doing Barbara's story. Hopefully we're going to do all of hers in one shot. And then this weekend we are going to be starting Nier Replicant. I'm going to actually pre-order that probably tonight, get the digital version going, and have that all set up for this weekend. And we will see, maybe we'll do like an extra long stream this weekend if I'm really vibing with it, which I hope I will be, because I haven't really been playing too many games. A lot of the games I've been playing have been slightly older. Like, I've been playing through Kingdom Hearts. I just finished up doing a, like, 160 some odd hour playthrough of Final Fantasy 15, which I just finished this weekend. And yeah, Genshin Impact, obviously, but we're at that point with Genshin Impact where we're basically just kind of waiting for each update to come out, because we're kind of up to date. Apart from that, I'm just kind of grinding and just trying to work my characters up. But yeah, I can't wait. This has been like probably the first game I'm getting in a while that I'm super hyped about. I don't even know why this happened. I did get Destroy All Humans, the remake. I have not yet played it at all off stream or on stream. I definitely want to play that one on stream because I loved that game as a kid, playing it on PS2. So I definitely want to play it. And I've heard that the remake is amazing. I'll need to find some time for that. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow Kingdom Hearts. Day after that, Genshin Impact. Friday, Kingdom Hearts again. And then this weekend, starting Nier Replicant. Hopefully it will be baller as hell, which I'm hoping. At least the soundtrack's going to be amazing if it's anything like Automata. And yeah, the plan for the weekends is basically doing Nier Replicant, play that all the way through. I'm going to try to get as many endings. I don't know how in-depth or complex some of the endings are to get. Like, oh, you have to do like this mission path here, but to get this other ending, you have to do this other mission path over here, but not do this mission over here. Like, I don't know how complex the interwoven intricacies of how to get the different endings are. I'm gonna look into that for Nier Automata. I played a few hours of that. I really dug it, but I couldn't play that all the way through because of life stuff happening. I'll see how complex the endings for that are, and I'll see if it's like applicable to the new one. But yeah, I want to try to get as many of the endings as possible with the Nier Replicant, and then we're gonna roll right into Nier Automata and play that all the way through and try to get as many endings as we can with that as well. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you everyone coming out, hanging out, and yeah, hopefully I will catch you guys tomorrow. If not, I will catch you guys Thursday back here with more Genshin Impact. See ya.